Alright, welcome back to Assassin's Creed, but this is definitely part 10. I made sure this time. And instead of being almost completely aware, I'm definitely aware. We're right outside the Bureau. I've opened up Jerusalem, right? I'm in Jerusalem, right? No, Damascus, sorry, I'm wrong. Opened up all of, even though we already finished the objectives there, Acre. Everything in Jerusalem as well, except that one area where we're not allowed to go yet. And yeah, basically everything's done, besides this assassination and whatever has to be done in Jerusalem when we get there. So that's where we are. I have to do the investigations, because those are technically things I consider like main story on screen kind of shit. So we haven't done those, but so that's where we are though, basically, literally.
It's the
There's nothing
hero
else to do
of
in the game
Damascus.
besides those.
Come in, stay a while.
Kill
Tell me all
Templars and
about
get
your
flags.
adventures.
I don't care
I'm
about
afraid
that.
I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
Right.
What about this new world?
I got some soda and
Wouldn't
some
say,
chocolate.
I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Right.
Very well.
Right.
I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
Good idea.
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
It was always slightly demoralizing that you never, like... Can I, like, do something? Thank you. Never saw other assassins in this game, really, besides at the place.
All I ask is for peace and mind.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Leave me alone. I'm actually just a measly assassin. Everything seems to be running smoothly, just making sure. Drinking a little bit more Coke lately. Like I buy, because it just happens to be in the house. So,
He's going to hurt himself.
much prefer Pepsi, even though I don't drink either more than like twice a month. I'm really not that into.
Please, I must
Jesus
go.
Christ, it
This
took
letter
ages.
must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting him.
Listen to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up this task and join us in our fight.
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
Which is exactly
No.
why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will pass. If you just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
What makes me think he has vital information? Sorry, what?
I'd leave if I were you. Before I really
I'm just
get
a
angry.
monk, dude. I'm literally a monk. I don't know what you're on about. Why are you staring at me?
What? What is it that you want?
She stopped stopping in the crowd. It's like really unlucky that there's so much crowd. Dude, like this.
He's going to hit someone.
The scholars weren't in position, so they run. I love that. When the scholars aren't in position, they just like sprint. Vigilantes. I think those are actually vigilantes, my bad.
Then the way was
But they're
made
just out of
clear
position, so they
to Jubair.
sprint.
He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Boom. This is how you blend. That's what I was texting, so I quickly just held down the A button so I could be blending.
I have nothing.
You're tired of shoddy goods? Then come see me. My
I
merchandise
beg
is
of
without
you.
fear.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Are
Just
you a friend of mine? No?
please.
So get away with
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
I'll teach you to make a fight.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
And thousands of lives are lost. Who's done this? Tell me. It seems a tragedy. But I
What? I admittedly thought I had my blade out, but I punched the shit out of that kid instead. Feel bad, man.
stand before you to deliver a warning. Bring your things. There will be no has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until the end.
And I get out of the way of the fucking civilians, my dude. Fuck your paw, dude. I love this game's physics. Like, look at that. The second pot flew, like, inconceivably far. It happens all the time. Same with the stands. When you go through a stand.
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can!
Whoa! That's unlucky. It's actually really unlucky, not gonna lie.
Watch what you're doing!
I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have been so close, but that's fucking funny. As if I get shoved into a guard. I could have hit there if they didn't pussy out and stand up. God, I hate bench hiding spots, chat. My God. Piss off. You I get shoved by another drunkard, I'm actually gonna fucking stab them. I don't have that kind of patience.
Come no further. War consumes the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It's a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Why do I get shoved? Why do I get shoved and then the guards chase me? I really wish that one made sense, to be fair. I also wish that, I don't know why I didn't pickpocket him there. I like was holding B, I walked right up to him. I can't believe my unluckiness. You see what just happened there? A guard fell off his building, died, so everybody got scared and ran away, therefore my bench hiding spot went away. Like, are you serious, dude? What? Stop going away, bench hiding spots. My God, dude. I need them.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
I thought I'm doing an eavesdrop. Okay.
Bizden böyle koşuyor. I have many things, many things.
Can't believe how much I fail these. It's because I'm impatient, chat. I could do them in one try if I really fucking cared, but I don't. Obviously, it's counterproductive because it makes me take longer. I'm quite aware, but like, I don't know. I get really, really impatient because they're so boring and tedious. If I'm honest, that was the downside of this game. Every single mission, except for the actual super cool assassinations, was the exact same thing. Like, the only thing you gain from eavesdropping and pickpocketing is slightly new information in every single city. Which, fair enough, they made new dialogue, right? But like, but other than that, it's identical. You just, you know. Why? Okay, this must be a restriction. Piss off. You piss off too. I pressed A, I don't know what's taking. How do you counter that? Wait, what? I never really see them counter the instant attacks when you like get a counter kill and then they just start. It's a combo in 2 in Brotherhood, but you don't. It doesn't count. You can't combo in this game. At least I'm positive you can't. I haven't earned it in its like end game, so I'm guessing. I'm guessing you can't earn it. I hope my TV hasn't been playing this whole episode. 17 minutes of it. Also, I'm 1 HP now. Oh, screw you. I don't care if I get a little bit more notoriety. You're not running away. You're one of like 30 people that just attacked me. You can fuck off. You can actually get fucked. My headset's really loud, so I think if I'm talking really loud, chat, I apologize. It'd simply be because I was,
I wish to see him.
Like, my headset was at, like, max volume, because I was listening to music and shit. And I didn't realize it, but the game was, like,
there are still those who reject illumination.
Really loud.
They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Before you deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem.
Let's go get this assassination done and watch the cutscenes that follow that lead up to a big thing at the end. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember the end of this game except for the very, very end. I do admit I remember the very last thing that happens, but I don't remember like the 9th assassination or anything like that. I don't remember any. I only remember this one, so that's why Let's played it again. Same with Assassin's Creed 2. Well, that's the next game I'm gonna play. Like directly after this, I'm gonna start 2, basically.
God save him. He's gone mad.
Yeah, except for the very end battle. Like, I don't even remember if there's real life stuff in this game, or if there was in Assassin's Creed 2 only. The very, very end of the game. No spoilers in case you haven't played it, but the very, very end of the game, I suddenly remember.
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubayer has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Oh.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Only 100 meters away from my target. Let's go, boys. Paul Blue. Also got fully stocked on knives because I was at the bureau. I think going to the bureau might fully stock you. I never actually checked. If not, then I'm definitely positive every time you checkpoint you get more.
Turn back now.
I'm trying to drop off the roof game.
You have no business here. Leave.
I'm gonna get Notorious because. Oh, do it again, dude. What's burning?
Pay for your sins.
Oh, they're burning books. I think. That. I hear burning and they were talking about burning knowledge. They're burning books, I'd imagine. That's what's happening. I don't know why I just shook this. I just shook my Coke as if it was G Fuel. Chat. Oh god, chat. Look out, chat. We're good. It was almost gonna explode.
Look what you're doing.
Are you quite done?
No, you must not trespass here.
I'm not. I need a way into the building. These pillars above me look correct. Hey buddy, I'm sorry. Killed? Damn, calm down, man. I just bumped you with my shoulder.
Come no further.
Like, what do you think? My shoulder's got blades sticking out? Okay, you know what? That's not it. I'm not gonna say that because you know. Hey, I've been in this building just recently when I was doing all the viewpoints.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong.
They're both correct.
These
You need to meet in the
texts
middle.
give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
But he died way too fast.
Any
Sorry,
man
what?
who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else
I don't like.
among
I
you
mean,
wish
he
to
would die
challenge me?
relatively quick, burning to death. But that.
Good.
What do you mean?
Your
man?
orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Sending out like hardcore Templar guards to do that when they could be guarding you from assassins when you're the 8th out of 9 targets. Oh wait. Do I have potential assassination targets now? Is that what's happening?
God save him. He's gone mad.
Kalabalığın içine
For
karışmayı
centuries,
seviyor.
we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe.
Belki farkında değilsin ama hala...
Fuck off. Literally fuck off. I'm so sick of being attacked in this game when I didn't actually do anything. I just like fell off a building. Okay, would love to have used that fucking view. Fuck off. Fuck off. I would have loved to use that hiding spot too, game. Holy shit. Man, I could not. That was frustrating.
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way.
Oh, damn, you're good. Too bad I'm just dead. Really? Why would you lock onto a different target?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyor buraya? Çekil kenara. Çabuk! Çekil önümden!
You hunger! God must punish your actions!
Fucking move.
Horrors in their wake! Are you blind? Back to the enemy! What are you doing?
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Geber kafir.
These supposed to be high-class Templars actually aren't really good. They just kind of like die. They're medium guards, basically. They actually feel like if they a light guard put on armor, not even a medium guard, like a light guard.
You are
put on armor.
Geber kafir. Kovalayın. Çekil önümden yoksa
Aha.
ederim yoksa ederim. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Move your asses.
Why? Why have you done this?
One of my vigilantes
Men
stopped
must
him
be free
actually
to do
last
what they
night.
believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Stop. No, it isn't. Let me go! What is this glitch? Pause. Calm down. Wait till they jump off so that I don't get caught for being on a roof.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes, Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
I'm working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself. Time's wasting, Mr. Miles. Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
I'm only going to begin because I want to be allowed to go to... I want to be allowed to go to Jerusalem to start the last assassination. Like, I want to be allowed to play the side quests if I get bored later, before I want to stream. So, that's why this episode's going to slowly extend. Basically, the minute I can find a break where I know damn well I'm okay for 10 seconds, I'm basically gonna...
In order to avoid...
Well, the minute I'm allowed to go to Jerusalem, I'm not even gonna walk there. I'm just gonna, like, end the episode and go there, like, off screen.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed and still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Sword expertise, so more damage. And now I can carry 15 throwing knees. Pog. Probably 15. I'm guessing it's 15. I'm gonna go to Jerusalem quick, like on screen, because I have a few more minutes here. So I'm just gonna ride a horse to the checkpoint. I'm gonna TP and make sure nothing special happens. And I have to do like it's basically make sure I have to do investigations and all that. Like make sure that that's what I have to do. Because if it's not, then I don't want something to happen off screen, and I'm gonna, you know, oops. I want to make sure that I have to do that because then I can make sure I get ready for it off screen and all that shit. So if the episode's only about 3 more minutes, that means nothing happens. So you can probably just, if you want to exit it, you can. I don't know. You do you, man. My batteries are also dying. So the minute I jump on, start TPing, I'm gonna change batteries quick. So if I disappear for a second, that's fine. Click. Alright, I'm back. My headset sometimes has to be unplugged when I turn it back on. I don't know why that is. It's weird. I'm really not sure why. It's such a weird thing. I don't know why that happens. It's whatever. It's not a big deal, really.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
I might even start using my old Elite controller, chat. Well, I have like 3 now, but like one of my broken ones for Let's Plays, just because it doesn't matter. So I can like not wear out my controller on Assassin's Creed, which is pretty sad. $200 controller getting worn out with Assassin's Creed is not optimal in my opinion, so let's not do that, you know? Alright, so I'm not going to start this because off screen I'm going to play all the Middle District stuff when I get the chance. So see you guys for part 11, and then probably there'll be second last part or last part, depending on how long I can stretch it. So I'll see you guys for that soon, and you're beautiful.